Yo guys, it's Morgs, and being the pretentious film nerd that I am, today I thought I'd do something very epic and go over my top 5 favourite movie soundtracks. And you know, I like a lot of movie soundtracks, so this list was very hard to make. There may be a few controversial picks, just saying, but this is my list, and if you have a different list, feel free to comment it down below and I'll be sure to dislike your comment. Anyway, before we get into the exceptional movie soundtracks, let's go through some less exceptional honourable mentions, including Back to the Future, The Social Network, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Star Wars, Jurassic Park, and The Shawshank Redemption. These films, while they may have decent soundtracks, they are nowhere near as good as the epic soundtracks I have lined up, believe me. With that being said, here's my top 5 favourite movie soundtracks of all time. Starting off this epic list, we have The Amazing Spider-Man 2, or as I like to call it, TASM 2. My favourite Spider-Man film and soundtrack. The way they mixed dubstep into the action scenes to fit with Electro's character was incredible. Never mind Hans Zimmer, Pharrell Williams should have won an Oscar for his work in this film because frankly, there's no one else producing film scores like this, and I mean that in the worst way possible. Yes, the dubstep may seem very obnoxious and turn the film into a feature-length music video, however there's no denying the talent on display here. If I had to pick my favourite track out of the whole thing, without a doubt it would be the Electro Suite, which really showcases how epic Jamie Foxx is in this movie, an epic theme for an epic villain. Like TASM 2, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice has a truly epic score composed yet again by Hans Zimmer, most known for his work on Madagascar 2, Escape to Africa, Madagascar 2 Escape to Africa, Africa 2 Escape to Madagascar, featuring the beloved artist William. This soundtrack made the list because it includes my favourite movie trope, which is that overused, annoying rising violin sound effect you hear in everything.
You were never a god. You were never even a man.
It never fails to impress me. I love the different motifs used in this one. Whenever Jesse Eisenberg's on screen, you've got this dark, booming theme underneath. Wait a sec. I've just got a sore throat. That's better. Where was I? And then on the other hand, you've got the score for Batman, which in my opinion, and this is controversial so get ready, better than Danny Elfman's original 1989 theme. Oh fuck. Gonna take a lot to drive me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. Next up, we have Aquaman, such a terrific score, and this is the first of 2 soundtracks on this list featuring Pitbull, or as he's mainly known, Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide, bada bing, bada boom, Mr. Worldwide as I step in the room. Mr. Worldwide, Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305, or better say Mr. Worldwide. Hey, Mr. Worldwide.
Such a brilliant composer and definitely one to look out for in the future. Aquaman is my favourite DC film besides Suicide Squad. The CGI in this movie is truly astonishing, and I was very happy when I realised Mr. Worldwide, Pitbull, was going to be featured on it. The main composer is actually Rupert Gregson Williams. I've never heard of him, and because of that, I'm giving my favourite track to Ocean to Ocean, an epic and in my opinion, way better remix of the crappy song Africa by Toto.
I got that Venom, not knowing when I'm never gonna slow up in 'em.
There is no other rap artist who does it like Eminem, and by it I mean rap, because by far the best choice he made in his career was to write an original song for the movie Venom, something I'm sure we are all on board for. Now I was skeptical at first putting this in the list because originally I was going to include Suicide Squad.
What, we some kind of Suicide Squad?
but then I realised Suicide Squad doesn't have an original song, and even if it did, it wouldn't stand a chance against a song so lyrically genius like Venom. Lick like a salad bowl, Edgar Allan Poe. I mean, if that's not poetry to your ears, then I don't know what is.
If you have an emergency, it cannot be with an urgency. And if it is with an urgency and you're rushed to emergency surgery, you cannot be burned in 3rd degree.
At all.
No, at all. And if you're gonna murder me, it cannot be like you never heard of me.
You gotta know him.
If you haven't seen Venom or listened to this masterwork of a song, go do yourself a favour and torrent it right now. Links to illegal streaming websites are down in the description.
You ain't gotta worry about Miami being represented no more. Cause it gets represented thoroughly throughout the world. By who? By yours truly, Mr. From Nothing to Something.
You all knew it was coming, guys. I mean, I did say there were 2 soundtracks on here with Pitbull. Gotti is my new favourite film of all time. It's a film that I hope will be looked down upon in the future as a classic and a statement to how amazing cinema can be. Pitbull's So Sorry is my most listened to track on Spotify, and it's a song that will stick with me forever, trust me. This is by far John Travolta's best performance besides Pulp Fiction, so go show this film some love. Again, the illegal streaming websites are down in the description. That being said, hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. I know I only did 5 movies, but doing 10, my voice probably would have been gone by the end of it. And speaking of my voice going, let me just take another sip of water out of my hydro flask. Remember to save the planet, guys. Global warming is a real thing. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to follow my letterbox where you can find more pretentious reviews on foreign indie films you've never heard of, and of course those epic DC superhero movies. Stay tuned, as next week I'll be talking about Fant4stick and how it is a masterpiece. But until then, be sure to subscribe with the notification alarm on, and I will see you in the next one.